From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Has the first down and more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take it. One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. Touchdown, LSU, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Backs line up on either side of the quarterback. Shotgun running play call. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This time, a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Trojans will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught by the receiver. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Gift to the offense with the offsides makes it 1st and 5. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling him to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looks right for a quick completion. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Trojans moving quickly down the field here. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And the ball is picked off.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Tells made it a 41. That's a nice game, getting closer to midfield. You set it down to the offense, first and 10. And there's the handoff. Running with purpose. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on. Gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice game.
Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up. He'll hand it off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They finally stopping him now before he gets to the 16-yard line.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Looking for some space. It's Jennings. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Back in motion now to the air. It's Wilcox. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. Gets out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a security blanket for this quarterback. When in doubt, just throw it to the big man and let him go up and make the catch for the touchdown.
With the PHC, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And now the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the Trojans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early.
And it's intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. Gets made on the out route. Stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The offense trying to pour it on early here. 1st down and goal. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, LSU. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackle at the 5-yard line. The coverage team makes him pay for that decision. So the drive begins backed up at their own 5. Tough spot. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Both areas steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Trojans will have to punt this one away. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
LSU has moved into the red zone. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back to pass. It's Wilcox. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Try to add to the lead now to the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out. It's Jones. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Third down play here out of the shotgun. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Boy, 3rd down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit. Doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner is brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Looking to throw. It's Wilcox. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the red zone. Still on his feet. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
So the offense really clicking here. 3 plays, and suddenly it's first and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Tigers. Looked like the defense thought they had him contained. Look at the blazing speed in that quarterback.
Great design run for this quarterback, and you know what kind of threat he is with that kind of speed. The defense just seemed to be out of position from the very beginning. I wouldn't be surprised to see something similar later on in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker. The Trojans hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a nice gain. We'll move the football up to the 27. A new set of downs after that completion.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. From the shotgun, drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's got it in the open. Finally brought down to the 20-yard line. A huge gain puts him in great scoring position. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw yet again. Wide open downfield. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
Love to see a post corner executed perfectly because it really shows you the time that a quarterback and a receiver have put in together. That time it's ran perfectly. The timing was there, and great throw and catch.
Movement here from the tight end. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, USC. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to feel sorry for the defense. You've got everything covered. The backs, the receivers, everybody's accounted for. And here comes the tight end slipping out and taking a short pass to the end zone. Great play design by the offensive coordinator to give the big guy a touch and get him into the end zone.
QB keeper all the way. He's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. This in return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking downfield, it's Wilcox. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 49.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And they'll use the ground game here. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Tailback with another carry. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. USC. Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Touchdown, LSU. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime. It doesn't feel like this thing's already over. Just a first half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And he knocks through the PAT. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Jones. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together. And the Trojans come to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Ready, set.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
USC.
And the Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Here we go, set, ready, ready.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They were reeling in the first half. It's a massive deficit to try to make up as we start the 3rd quarter. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss. 2nd down and 15. The sure hands, it's Jones. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. Crosses. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
And nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Offense drops out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking to throw. It's Wilcox. He escapes the pocket. Heaves it deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Tackle made way downfield. Enormous gain.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way the receiver should be that wide open.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Jones. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Inside give now from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
Offense rolling the dice on this fourth down call. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
56, USC, 13.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Second down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Jackson. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
To throw, it's Wilcox. Receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move, looking deep down the right side. And a flag flies as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who this is on. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
42 spot.
Here's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll hand it off. First down, looking for more now. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, LSU. This offense really clicking.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
You know, at this point, that sack might as well be a white flag for this offense. It's now 4th down. You're down by more than 3 scores here late in the game. If you're going to have any shot today, maybe it's about time you hope for a big play from your own defense.
Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
The returner showed some great foot speed there. The kicking team is just lucky they were finally able to catch up to him and make that touchdown-saving tackle, even if it is on their side of the field.
He hands it off from the gun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. And check out the stats so far. Looking downfield, it's Wilcox. Launching one to the end zone. He makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? the shotgun. It's a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Trojans with 1st and 10 here. And the wideout goes in motion. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. Yeah, the offense does complete the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that offensive player back in the process.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. It's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Now here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the plus 47.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Could take it all the way. The 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Point after, knocked right through. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
13.
And he's brought down quickly, trying to make something happen on the return, but still doesn't get out to the 25. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in a playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Caught quickly. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Second down after that completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch is made down the middle.
Pass on second down. Caught by the receiver. Gain of 18.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
A deep shot to the left side. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've really protected home turf well here today. What a satisfying victory. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5.
Okay,
Offense showing a bunch formation now. Chewing clock with the running game. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Wilcox. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
Well, why not, Chris? These guys have been doing it all year. This offensive line has been a staple, and this back has the vision to be able to find that crease to get the first down, and you're that much closer to advancing.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, these guys just won't let up. I mean, they already have this game out of reach. They have a big lead. They're still throwing the football and still just putting it on this defense every chance they get.
Brought down, but it's past the line.